There are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. Today, I'm going to help you increase your consistency in Rainbow Six Siege. Tip number 1. Pay attention to the time during a round. Use the time during a round to dictate where you play and how you play. So, if you're in a round with 2 minutes left and you're roaming, you should start slowly making your way back to site. If there's 1 minute left in a round, you should either be back on site or near it and preparing for an execute. If there's 30 seconds left in a round, you should be holding an angle where you think someone might try to push from. Allow the timer to tell you where the attackers are at. So for the first minute of a round, you can probably guess that the attackers are roam clearing and taking the first few rooms into the building. 2 minutes into the round, you should start expecting hatches or walls being opened, and you should start seeing more drones closer to site. By the last minute of a round, you should have a decent amount of pressure being applied by the attackers. Now, you have to understand that this is just one scenario I'm giving. This example isn't an answer to everything. Some things might be different round to round. Tip number 2. Listen to callouts and give callouts. Having consistent and accurate information is a huge part of succeeding in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, a lot of inexperienced players and sometimes even experienced players have a hard time playing while also listening and processing crucial information during a round. There are players that tunnel zone on something they hear or something they see and block out a very important call that might get them killed. Don't tunnel zone, and if you do tunnel zone, find a way to fix the issue. Now the second part is giving good callouts. If your team is winning rounds and games, but you're playing poorly, you are still winning. Would you rather win and play poorly, or lose and still play poorly? Most of you want to win, right? So giving good and accurate callouts are just as important as receiving them. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go check out my How to Give a Callouts tip video. There will be a link to my tip video playlist down below in the description. Tip number 3. You will never be as consistent as you want to be. If you truly want to better yourself and reach levels you thought you never could, you have to understand that you will never be as consistent as you want to be. We're not robots, we will never be perfect. You can't do the same thing every time the exact same way. With that being said, don't let this discourage you. You can still strive to be a better player every day. Don't allow what I'm saying get in your way, but also don't get in the way of it. You have to understand that you will never be as good as you want to be, but you can always try. Tip number 4. Get comfortable, but not too comfortable. Now this tip might seem confusing, but allow me to explain what I mean. So you want to get comfortable in a routine or things you're confident in. So if you like to play specific operators on certain maps, that's fine as long as you're doing your job and using your utility properly. But don't fall into a routine so comfortable to the point where you're predictable. Once you become predictable to the enemy, what do you think that tells you? You need to change something. You don't want to get so comfortable to the point where you're unwilling to change something. Once you stop evolving, it will take more time and longer to get better, simply because you feel you don't have the need to do so. Now I know this video was a tad bit shorter than other tip videos that I've made, but that's all I really needed to get out. I hope this video helped you out in some way. If it did, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, and if you didn't like something you heard or saw, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, share it with someone you know. As I said at the beginning of the video, there are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. Make sure you guys go follow me on my Twitch and Twitter. I stream my Twitch every single day. So if you have anything to ask me that you didn't hear in any of my other tip videos or something specific, hop on over to my Twitch live stream. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Make sure you guys go follow me on my Twitter so that way you can keep up to date with everything that's going on in my life. And make sure you guys go check out my tip video playlist below. I have over 30 different tip videos in that tip video playlist, so if you are struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, there are high chances I've already made a video on it. I hope this video helped you in any way, and I will see you guys in the next video.